Hello everyone, welcome back to Benjamight Gaming as I'm continuing to work through Outer Wilds DLC Echoes of the Eye. Wow, okay, the last two episodes have been extremely insightful as we've been learning basically how to open up what has been locked up inside that container. And in the last episode, I successfully got two of the chains off, and the third one, I've seen the videos on how to get them unlocked, but I haven't quite figured out how to do it yet. Somehow I need to die in the real world while staying in the alternate reality or the virtual world. If everything goes as planned, we're going to solve that in this episode. And assuming that there's no other big tricks up their sleeve, which there very well might be given this game, this might end up being the final episode in this playthrough, which is crazy to think about. I feel like I just started the game back up and here we are possibly ending the game again already. If by some chance this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you have a really good time, it helps me out a lot if you consider hitting that subscribe button. All right, we're going to start out this episode by rewatching the video related to that final lock and see if we can come up with some ideas of what we got to do. Whoo, here we go, everybody. Welcome back. My goodness. Hopefully, I'm really kind of hoping we can roll credits or solve this thing in this episode. I feel like we've kind of discovered everything. I just got to figure out this final piece of the puzzle. Put this on before I forget. Okay. We want to go, view entries. Yeah, or no, switch. There we go, there we go. Okay, so we got this part right here. It says there's still more to be discovered. Look at this, there's like no markers on any of this. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Okay, is this the... Oh, yeah, I guess I can go put that on there. Okay, there is a container marked with a vault seal, but it contains... Okay, I found side rails, strangers, inhabitants. Intact slides reveal the construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. I wonder if that's what we're actually releasing. Maybe we're re-releasing the signal? But I don't know, how could that be trapped in that device? I found a side rail that shows two artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. I found a side rail that appears... Yeah. Okay, so that's the part that we're trying to figure out. How do I switch between... No. Here we go. So this is the reel that shows... Okay, so that little orb thing that we're seeing, it's where the green fires are at. Okay. Because that was another thing I was trying to figure out. It's like, okay, where is this shield that they're trying to show me? But it looks like if I go where there's a green fire, that's where a shield is at. This guy beams into their virtual world. Still blows my mind how that all works. This guy dies here. He just collapses on the floor. How can I die? So I'm convinced that that's what I gotta try to do. I gotta somehow figure out how to... It sounds bad saying it this way. I gotta somehow figure out how to kill my character in one of those rooms so that he still goes in there, but he can't be knocked out. Because that's when the machines will no longer register me as somebody that can't walk past those alarms. Man. I've been trying to think, it's like, is there a device or something that I can take in there with me? Because drowning doesn't work. We tried that. I tried taking in two of the artifacts in the last episode because I thought, well, maybe I have to like die in the virtual world and then the second one lights up and it keeps me there. That didn't work. But this does lead me to think that, like, you know how like in the main game, once you pulled out that energy source from that vessel, it's a game over if you failed. So you were like committed to the cause at that point. Yep. Man, does this thing feel like it's spinning faster than normal? Maybe not. Part of me feels like we're getting a little bit of that same vibe here, where if I kill myself over here, I'm like committed for the loop. There wouldn't be any way to come back. Oh, you know what? I prefer going in that outside one because that takes me to the spot that gives me the most time over there. Oh, there we go. Let's get back out here. But yeah, it's like, okay, if I do that, I need to somehow get all three of them locks off on one attempt, because at that point I am committed. I'm assuming if I die in this area and I die, yeah, there it is. Oh, I meant to hit A first. Then it's gonna be like I actually died, and I got to start over. Oh man, I'm totally off. Oh man. Wow, I did not think I was that far away when I hopped out. Gotta get around this. Go up, 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 up. Man, at this point, might have been faster to going around. I think this is it right here, right? Oh yes. I could see the light inside of there. There we go. In. There we go. Okay, so here we are. This is where they were doing all their experimenting. We've definitely figured that out. I can't try to do anything here because there's no green fire. I want to try to figure this out at this location because I think once the fire gets extinguished at one of those locations, that's probably when all the creatures die too, which means I would die as well. Yeah, I need to get all the way over there. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh man, so we're gonna go in there, we're gonna look around and see if there's some kind of a device that I've been missing. Maybe one of those creatures are holding something that I can use. Because the only things I can carry is this artifact and a lantern. It's not like I got any tools or anything I bring in with me to potentially off myself with. Feels so weird to keep saying it like that. All right. There's nothing. Nothing. I can't fall down the stairs. Feels wrong trying to find a way to take me out. Yeah, see these guys, all their lights. So my guess is these guys are actually dead. Oh, looks painful. Because they're like decomposing and stuff. But because their lights are still on, that's why they're still alive over there. Like their clothes are like decaying and everything else. There's an alarm. I'm gonna jump into that. I can't jump into it. Look at that. Wake up, everybody. Oh, I got hurt. I don't know. Oh. It wasn't the bell that was hurting me. I was hitting my head on the bell. That might have worked. Oh, it makes sense. What happened? Does it hurt me now? Oh boy. Okay, I better not do that. Oh my goodness, if that worked, I'm committed. I'm dead over there. So what happens if I die now, I wonder? Okay, well, the first one we have to do is fall off the boat. And I feel like the fastest way to do that is through this little bridge I found over here. I still can't believe this was a thing. It makes me wonder what else there is that I've never seen because I haven't be able to stick my little artifact thing on the ground and it would just explore, you know? We've done it in a few places now, but this was a really cool find. Oh, I'm gonna find out. Oh, look at that. It just sends me all the way back. Okay. For a second, I thought it was gonna come up and say, game over. It's nice to know I just go back. Okay, okay. Well, that was a rough, messy start anyways. So let's try this again. Everybody else here. Okay. It's like I didn't mess anything up by doing that, did I? That's hilarious. I thought I was like beating my head on that. Probably was beating my head on that bell. But I think the fire that I was jumping over is what was actually hurting me. That's hilarious. The fact that I can't even ring the bell is kind of funny too. Okay, I think I know what we got to do. We're gonna go down to the boat, hopefully this time. Should I just drop my lantern up top or do I need it for anything? Part of me is thinking I might just leave, because then everywhere I go would just be lit up, right? No, I'm gonna need it to call a boat. Okay, I'm glad I thought of that now. If I didn't have it to call a boat, I'd be stuck. Okay, match. Let's rotate. Okay, up. And this time I'm gonna match velocity. So hopefully I don't drift too far away. There we go. It tried to get me drifting in the right direction this time. Oh, there we go. Is this it right here? I think so. Oh! It's really up too high for that? There we go. And we go. Okay, let's try this again. I was super curious what would happen if I died while I was dead over there, so it's kind of fun to get an answer for that. I assumed that's what would probably happen, but it's nice to get confirmation. I'd say it's not the end of the world, because, you know, that's a legit thing. That's a legit thing with this. It's the end of the world. Okay, let's try this again. You know, I'm gonna say that the reason I fell off is because I'd given myself a concussion. Beating my head on that bell. How funny would it have been though if I hit the bell enough times where I thought it was the bell that actually did it. I'm gonna guess it's this fire. Yeah. There we go. That's so wild the way they did that. It's amazing they come across, they came up with ideas for each of these steps that the odds of you just accidentally stumbling across them, though it is possible, is so slim that the odds of you figuring it out would be just absolutely and unlikely to happen. You know, it's not like you would accidentally stumble across it, which is amazing to me. I wonder how many different things they had to try. You know, I wonder if they had other ideas that they tried, but because people were accidentally finding it, like during testing, like, okay, we gotta come up with a different method. Okay. Goodness, I'm so nervous I'm not walking towards it, right? Almost there. Oh, awesome. Love that shortcut. I'm glad I found it. Okay, yeah, we have to do this one first because the other two we get to from down there. But this one, you have to jump off on one of the loading things. So I think this is the one you have to start with. Oh, I'm super curious. I think I did it right, though. I think I'm dead in this reality, or I'm dead in the other reality now. Well, no, I guess I got confirmation, because when I died here last time, I didn't just wake up by the fire. I actually started over, which would mean that I was actually dead. I think we've solved it, guys. Okay, this way. This has been a lot of work, but it's so creative. Not work isn't like a bad thing, just it's been such a fascinating process. Okay, there goes one. Oh, we're about to do it. Now, my thought is, are we actually going to get to see what's finally inside of this thing? Or are we just going to find out there's yet another puzzle piece I need to do? I need to set you down, like over here. There we go. Hopefully that's far enough away. Okay. Bring you down. Whoop. There we are. This is so creative. I love the music that plays right here too. A little sound that's going on. Wow. There goes two. Now, moment of truth. I kind of want to just do this with the lights on like this still, but my guess is that's probably not how I actually want to finish the game. As awesome as it is to be able to see like that. Here we go. They're going off, but I don't hear it because I'm dead. I thought they just wouldn't detect me. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness. I don't hear them. Anything else around here? No, that's the ledge. Oh, it's so dark and creepy over here. All right, everybody. We solved the last puzzle. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay, I'm going in. It's like a cave or something. I can't even tell if I'm moving forward. Oh, there is like a ledge here. Okay. Oh, we're going down. Well, what was making that light? This is eerie. Can I? What's it looking at? Okay, we got some candles in here. Go ahead and light these up. What's going on? Oh, baby. Okay, I still got my light, thankfully. Back up. There's another one already lit in here. Any candles? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that was creepy. Yo, he's missing like part of his horn. That was super creepy. Are you friendly? Talk to the prisoner. Who are you? Are we gonna finally be able to communicate? Oh, here we go, baby. Is he the one that freaked out when he saw what was happening? He woke up. He's the one that woke up. He turned off the device that was holding it captured. They found it. They imprisoned him because he's the one that let the signal start going back out. Okay, looks like they recaptured it. Stop the signal again. Looks like he's offering it to me. I need to put this down. That here, maybe? I can't grab it. Oh, here we go. It wasn't letting me do that a minute ago. Oh. Okay, yeah, the stranger faded. I get that. Oh, okay, so the signal that had already gone out kept going out. That's when they picked it up. The Nomi. That's how they were able to get there. They got caught in the Bramble. Yo, there's the escape pods going out. Yo, this is amazing. We're watching the story that we just played through. Like the piece that we were only reading about. We're actually getting to see it. That's us. Oh my goodness. That's us when we were real little. We became an explorer. That was really, really cool how they did that. You guys, you're not quite as scary when you're not like grabbing me all the time and blowing up my little candle. So now what do? I guess Grab my lantern. Oh, does he want that back? Okay. My friend? Oh, he was just sitting here. I'm assuming he's going to go up there and shut that signal back off. Or shut the thing off so that... Or no, wait, it's... Has it been damaged and he's able to use it now? You sending the Vader back down, dude? Okay. Looks like you did. What's gonna happen now? That was absolutely fantastic. Getting to see that. Wonder why he didn't let us ride up with him. Okay. Okay, I can see the floor. Whoa. I mean, we're committed to this reality now. Did he walk into the water to wake up? Did we hop on a boat with him and just go sailing off? But he's not here. His feet go down into there. Is he inviting me to go with him? Okay, let's follow his feet. Echoes of the Eye. Is that the end of that? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I don't know if anything updated on our ship's log or not, but let's go see if it says anything. The time loop is still here. Okay, I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the action they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner. The prisoner left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. Wow. I think that's it. Okay, I've been told that I should still try to do... Oh, wait. Let's see if I can... Twin Towers? If I remember how to do any of this. Yeah, I think this is where we start. I've been told that the ending will be different now if I actually, you know, end the game. I think I remember the steps. I did kind of go back and, you know, jump through my video where I finally did roll credits on this thing. I don't know if it's going to take me a couple tries or if I'll get it on my first try, but since we've all seen this part so many times, I'm less likely to make a mistake if I'm not having to try to talk the whole time. So my goal is to just do a swoosh probably till we're at least at Dark Bramble, and maybe when I'm hopping out of the ship. So, and then I'll give some more thoughts on, I guess I could talk here for a minute anyway, since I got to kind of wait for the tower to appear. So what we were seeing with them was like the very beginning of things over here. They were the first ones to get the signal from the Eye of the Universe. They made it a religion. They got all excited about everything. They destroyed their home world to build the stranger to go visit or go answer the call. When they got there, they found the Eye of the Universe was going to basically wipe everything out. It was going to be the end. That freaked them out. They're like, I don't think so. And they came up with a way to basically capture or seal the Eye of the Universe so that it couldn't do what it was going to be doing. But now that they had captured that, they were, I guess, kind of like stuck here. And so that's when they started to build this virtual world that was like their home world, and they were able to go live out their lives in there. And literally, if they died here in reality, they still got to live over there. But the one guy got out, woke up, I guess, just jumped in the water maybe, woke up, because I guess that would always be an issue. If you ever fell in the water and your lamp went out, you'd wake up, and they're always confined by the width of that lamp and stuff. So, I mean, their world wasn't really big, at least not of what we got to explore of it. So, man, you could probably only live that way for so long before you're like, this is just not worth it. I wonder if that was his reasoning for getting out and shutting off the captured eye so that they could move on with their lives, even if that meant their lives come to an end. But the rest of the society didn't like it. That's when they created a prison for him. My goodness, what a prison that was, too. I don't think he got to sleep. He was just stuck in there. Then the Nomi received the signals that had already gone out. They warp here, got stuck in Bramble, all the stuff that happened there. Oh. What? Am I still buckled? Oh, boy. See if I can... Hopefully I'm not flung too far away. No. Where am I at? I'm all over the place now. Okay, now I'm looking for... Gosh, I hope I can remember which one. No! Why am I being sucked in by something? I'm trying to match velocity, but it is not working. I'm looking for the part of the bridge where it's like broken, I believe. Which I don't think it's here yet. So they captured him, and then they all, I guess, just went back to sleep. To just continue to live out their lives there. Man, that's sad. If what they had to live in was that little space that we got to explore, could you imagine trying to spend eternity in such a confined space? My goodness. Just the thought of that. Wild. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do a swoosh from here. Hopefully, after this swoosh, you're going to find me working my way through Dark Bramble with the power source so that we can see what credits are like, or the ending is like after I've done this. That was so cool. I love the fact that we got to see, like, the whole time I've been going through this and we've been seeing the little slides of the people that we're learning about now. The whole time we were doing that, I was like, man, I kind of wish we had some of this with the Nomi. It would have been really cool to see some of what they were doing and building, because we were reading about it. But even in just that static motion picture form, it would have been really cool to see it. And I feel like we got that here, which was unexpected and so cool. I really enjoyed it. And the music that they played when he was looking at it versus when I was looking at it, very well done. Okay, so here goes the swoosh. All right, everybody, I have tried 7 times to get all the way there, and something would mess up every time. I'm like about to pull my hair out. So what I've done is I found a video that has the true ending, and I've jumped all the way to the point where it looks like they walk up to the fire, the campfire where everybody's going to be gathered, because it looked like everything was pretty much the same up until that point, and we'll see what happens here. I've been told that it's different. I guess we'll find out how much it is different here. Let's just watch the video. Yes, so far everything seems to be the same, and there's not a lot of minutes left in this video, so I've spent like the last 45 minutes trying to get all the way into the vessel, and I was just like, oh, I was over it. If I had to speculate, I would assume that either there's somebody new here at the final fire, maybe the guy that sailed off, or it's the, remember how when you roll credits, or when you finished the last one, it showed, now, looking back now, I think it was actually a picture of that race maybe that was being shown. Like, it almost looked like a little cartoon type image. I don't know if maybe that has changed. But I figure it's got to be one of those two things. I don't know what else it could have been. Not quite time yet. Got to get the rest of the band back together. What an adventure. You know, as I was trying to go through and do those final steps to redo this, I had some moments where I felt like I got kind of close. But as I was redoing that, I was like, man, I spent so much time flying around this place and interacting with all these people. It's a game that sticks with you, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I most of the times when I failed, it was trying to get actually warped. But I did manage to pull out a couple times, and another time I accidentally followed Hornsfeld or Feldspar signal instead of the distress signal, so I ended up in the completely wrong place in Bramble. And then when my last attempt was, I was out of the ship, I was floating, I was making my way there, and an anglerfish caught me right before I got to the ship, and I was like, okay, that's it. I can't take it anymore. It's probably not even that different, and I am like spending so much time trying to get this. So far, it's definitely not looking a whole lot different. Sounds so beautiful. I love that sound. Oh, that's different. Oh, is he playing? He might be playing the instrument that we were seeing over there. I forgot they had one. I think there's gonna be a new person around the fire. Hopefully it sounds a whole lot less creepy than it did when we were over there. Yeah, I remember this part here. You gotta get him to stack up. And you like blast all the way out to the... So creative. When I was getting into the Twin Towers, I was having to move those little balls around again. I was like, oh man, I remember having to do this just about everywhere we went. In the DLC, it was all about using light to do things that you wanted, but it was different here. it is. Gather. All right, let's see it. Sounds like a gravestone. Oh, there's like a... Oh, I recognize that. Oh, how cool. You're actually like... doing the clips. So relevant to everything we did with them. Go back the other way. Oh, maybe he's got to hop in the grave to pick up whatever it might be. It's so dark. That's eerie. It's all been dug up. My guess is I gotta go over there and look. Oh, it's a hole. Oh, look at that. It's like family pictures. All the different races. We'll blow them out, go through the door. Oh, they disappeared. They're gone. That's kind of sad. That's us. They blow it out and we disappear. Oh, that was freaky, man. Okay, got the final one. Oh man, the way they did that was very creative. He's there in his bony little form. But will we have a live one over here to play the instrument? Oh, in the woods. Over there in the woods. Hey, about time. Go on. Go find the others. He's got the broken horn. It is him, the prisoner. When my kind find the eye and realize what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult to face the truth, like a light too bright to look upon directly. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. Weren't always so afraid. I did what I could set things right, yet I'm still of my kind. And you know what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stay in your mind. Yeah, they didn't want it to end. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Join us. Let's see what happens. Your journey is over now. You did well. I'm not ready to decide. Yeah, join us. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistake, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Yo, like teleported over there. Well then, here we go. Let's hear it all together. I bet it blends together really well. So who do we talk to last? Is it going to be him? Observer, is it time? This song is new to me, but I'm honored. Here we go. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear this signal, or how briefly it set us free. Yet, here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Aww. Wow, it's so cool we actually get to see him playing it. Boom. Yo, that is so intense. That's amazing. So amazing. Wow, I tell you, that is a very touching ending. That story added to everything that we had already experienced was such an amazing experience. Man, they did such a good job. So I was right. They didn't want to let go. I don't blame them. I mean, how many people would want to? But man, the one character, the prisoner, he got out. He's the one that woke up and decided, okay, we need to move on. We need to end this. But man, the way they prisoned him up for that mistake, he was going to be stuck there forever. And he had an even worse situation than what the people that at least had the, a little more space to move around and everything. But does that mean... So I'm guessing that whatever they built before they went in is kind of what they were stuck with. That's where they were. And eventually, I think what we came across out here was they did all die. And they couldn't go back. Because if they extinguished their light in their alternate reality, they would have been done for. Gone. Now, in theory, though, we were stuck in that time loop. Would any time that they died, would they have just gone back to their last moment? Because wasn't everybody stuck in the time loop that was going on? I hadn't thought about that. I feel like, because that's what happened with us. We had extinguished our fire, and we had died. We'd extinguished our life, appeared in the virtual world, and then the first time when I fell off into the water, I rolled back into the loop. But I guess that loop was only good for the last 22 minutes. So that means that any of them that did fall out, they would have just reset to the short time before that. Life still was going to end for these guys. They've just been reliving the last 22 minutes over and over again as well. They just maybe never even realized it. Wow, this is the game that, I'll probably be thinking about this quite a bit throughout the rest of my day today, just kind of thinking about it. I'm definitely going to watch some other people play through the DLC so I can see how they came across stuff, what they found that I didn't. There was at least one thing marked on the map saying that I had not discovered everything at the reservoir. So maybe I'll get to find out what that was. But this was great. I really enjoyed this. I'm so glad I got to come back, play the DLC. Thank you guys so much for not dropping spoilers in the comment section. I got way ahead in this game just to help avoid potential spoilers for myself as I was playing through. And I'm so glad that I did, because what a fantastic ride this was. I had the one moment where I got a little flustered, but overall, I think I did better here working my way through the puzzles and troubleshooting my way through everything here in the DLC than I probably did the first half of the first game. I was so all over the place when I played the base game, but I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that playthrough still. And hopefully you guys had a good time going on this ride with me as well. Well, as far as I know, there isn't anything else for Outer Wilds, so this is going to be the end of this crazy journey. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, continue to be safe out there, everyone, and I will see you on the next one.